Good morning. This is a press conference. Having followed a prolonged identity crisis that recently played out in American court system and the controversy surrounding the authenticity of the Chicago State University credentials of Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I must confess I'm distressed as a Nigerian.
Hi guys, this is KNS 2 Cents, and I am K. This topic is a polarizing one. It has me and my brother Ed kind of always. There's nothing that gets us in this mood more than politics, maybe football also, but because when it comes to football, N is like an ashawo. Let me let you listeners know now, and I'm sure football fans understand what that means. But when we get there, we'll discuss it. But for now, we are clearly talking about the whole situation with the actions of Peter Obi and Atiku on trying to get results and certificates, and we are saying, is Peter Obi reaching, or is it worth it? And I mean, to be honest, it's kind of looking childish at this point, And I would use this opportunity to point at least one thing out. First of all, I think it's childish, obviously I know for a fact, it's not even a fact. It's obvious that there are other people that handle this this representative, their account, and you can tell it's someone, I don't want to say childish, but someone with a different motive. But at least I believe they approve it before it is sent. I want to believe Peter Obi approves or confirms what is being typed through his account and is sent. Because when you are saying someone should come back and tell you what his real name is, and I'm like, come on. I like, look, it's okay if you are doing your research and trying to find out key information, but then if you try to make it the key reason behind why someone should not be president, look, I know some people will say, "Oh, it's unheard of." First of all, this is someone who has been governor of a state, has held some other post, or has been governor of a state, and if all that did not stop him from being governor of a state, then why is it now that you think it would hold weight? And even outside of all that, because that is clearly debatable, but I feel what's obedient, or what we should look at in general, all of us, is at this point, if this person was genuinely for the people, everything is debatable, and that's the reason why we are discussing it. But if you want to think that if someone was genuinely for the people, right, you would think that, because we keep on saying the Constitution, the law, forgetting that all these things were written by men. So we don't want to hear, oh, it's politics, it's politics. We keep saying it's politics, like politics was done by aliens and given to us men to use it. No, politics is a term created, is an action, is a system that was created by men. And so it is, as a man, you would think that if your interest was genuinely for the people, you would think that you would at least, because that's what all Nigerians know, consciously or subconsciously. We know that all these people through social platforms and so, they seem like they are warring with each other. But these people shake hands and hug each other and say, you will say, that's how they talk to each other now. You will say, Chicago, where I go, they tell me, say, you don't reach there before me. They will laugh about it. But yeah, then you people will be divided here. But you would think that if they do all that, you would think that if someone is clearly for the people, you would think that all the actions that Tinubu is taking, if he was going to take it differently, if he would at least start reaching out, okay, look, you are the president, right? This action, I think you should do it this way. This way. We don't even have to know about it. the reason you guys are becoming president, or is it that we don't know the reasons they are trying to become president? Isn't it to rule a country and get us out of the mess we are in? So you would think that even if you did not become the president of the country, you would think at least you will lend whatever efforts you have or whatever skills you had that you're trying to bring to the table, you will offer it to whoever the sitting president is. Like I say, we keep, I don't, we, let's use the US as an example. They are completely divided and can't get anything done just because both parties don't want to acknowledge the other party and they are warring with each other. They have forgotten that the motive is, the definition of government is for the people, by the people. Yeah, your key interest should be the people. But it seems we keep making it look like, oh, it's politics, so they shouldn't be able to work together. No, you did become the president. Offer your services to the president. Okay, this is what I would have done. That way, you both can grow the country. I even feel that will work in his image better by saying, okay, he didn't become the president, but at least it was Obi's idea that Tinubu used. Or even if Tinubu doesn't do it, Obi can let us know on the platform that, oh, well, if it was me, this is what I would have done. And that way, if Tinubu does not do it and it doesn't work, then people can always go back and say, well, Obi told him to do it this way. So sometimes I don't understand. To not deviate too much. I feel he's reaching. I think he's starting to look very childish. I feel he should just leave it alone. Even if you don't leave it alone, don't make it look like it's something that Nigeria should focus on. Things are getting more expensive. Share your ideas. Even if you can't share it with the ruling party, share it. Let people at least call the president and say, "Hey, look, Obi said do it this way. Maybe this way you are doing it is not working. Or yeah, maybe try Obi's way." You know what I mean? But Ed, let's hear from you. How do you feel? Do you feel Obi is reaching? Or do you feel every move he's making to disqualify the sitting president is justified?
Okay, my brother, okay, I hear you. Yeah, you said I'm an Ashawo when it comes to football. Maybe I should just explain to our viewers what you actually mean by that. So, I love anything good in football. Yeah, I love beautiful football, regardless of where it is coming from. Yeah, so that's what my brother actually meant by me being an Ashawo. Not being a supporter of a particular club like him. I know he supports a particular club. I don't want to mention it here. Yeah, but I am one person who appreciates good football, regardless of where it's coming from. It might come from his club. It can come from any other club. It can come from any player, any coach. Once you do something that is beautiful, something amazing for me, I become your fan, kind of. Yeah, so that's basically what he means by, and I think it's a good attitude, to life, and it transcends to even the way I perceive politics. I have said it in one of our videos, and that is why I must lend my voice to what my brother said about not, carrying these politicians' matter on your head. I've emphasized it in one of our videos because these politicians always get together somehow, somewhere, and have fun and joke about the things that we consider too serious. So like I said in one of our videos, except you're making money, except it's your source of livelihood, except it puts food on your table, by carrying these things on your head, then stop causing yourself that emotional damage, so to speak. So having said that, let me now go down to the topic or the crux of the matter in this video, whether Peter Obi is overreaching himself in all of this. What do I think? First and foremost, I want us to understand that all these issues about the identity of our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, didn't just start today. Peter Obi wasn't the first to even mention it. In fact, I might be wrong, but I think except for the last briefing that Peter Obi, did, yeah, except for that last briefing where he asked Tinubu to reintroduce himself. Peter Obi has never really talked about the identity of Tinubu. This certificate thing, whether Tinubu actually graduated from, CSU, that Chicago State University, whether his name is his real name, whether his age is his real age, and all of that. I mean, that has been a battle that has been on since the time of Gani Fawemi, even Festus Keyamo, who is presently one of his cronies. These were battles that, that have been on before now. And recently, it was even Atiku. I just realized that when it has to do with Peter Obi, everybody just jumps out. I mean, Atiku has been on this matter. Peter Obi didn't even go to appeal court to contest Tinubu's certificate or education. No. Peter Obi went to appeal court to contest the process that led to the declaration of Tinubu as the president. Okay, so if we really want to talk about someone who is probably overreaching himself or doing so much, we should be talking about Atiku. But like I said, when it has to do with Peter Obi, people just have a way of, So Peter Obi only did a briefing recently, and for me, personal opinion, I don't think it's too much to even ask someone whose identity has been, shielded in secrecy, whose education has been a source of controversy. It's not out of place to ask the individual. I mean, he's our leader, right? I'm sorry for the noise. He's our leader. He's our president. He is no longer a private individual. He's now a public person. And it's not out of place to come out personally, do it yourself, introduce yourself back to us. I mean, tell us, who exactly are you? I mean, I've had that in mind, but because I don't have access to the president, I would have said the same thing to him. Oga, to clear all of these doubts, don't you think it's necessary to just reintroduce? Tell us who you are. What school did you go to? Let's know. Let's not be hearing. We hear he is this age today. Even Wikipedia just included Adekunle to his name. Before now, it wasn't there. I mean, and he's our president. So I do not think that it is childish for Peter Obi to ask that his president, reintroduces himself, considering all of the controversies, around. So, guys, I don't know what you guys think. Do you think he's overreaching himself, or do you think he is asking the right questions? So, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do that now, and don't fail to leave a comment. Yeah, please let us hear your own 2 cents in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribe and click on the notification bell, so the next time we post a video here, you'll be the first to see it. See you in the next video.